Wait a second. Ooh, there we go. What is up guys, Anton here with Unbox, where we take the awesome out of the box, and today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Narzo 50 5G. Ngayon, napaka-excited ako sa bagong iteration ng Narzo 50 with 5G capability because it does bring in very important key smartphone features that elevate this price range as a whole. Now, before we head on to the rest of the video, please make sure to leave a like, to subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment, and check out our other socials like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok because your support means a lot to us here at Unbox. Now, let's head over to the unboxing of the Narzo 50 5G. Now here is the phone itself. We are getting a fully polycarbonate design here, and I do like how rigid the back panel is, and that very simple ribbed pattern does make it look kind of unique. And this is in the hyper blue colorway, and it is incredibly blue. At depende sa ilaw, pwede siya maging purple almost. We are getting that very modern, super boxy design that we've been seeing with a lot of mid-range and budget devices this year, as well as the new iPhone series. I do really like this boxy design. It is a lot easier to hold. On the right-hand side, meron tayong side-mounted fingerprint sensor, at kung kilala niyo ako, mas preferred ko ang side-mounted fingerprint sensor kumpara sa under-display fingerprint sensor. On the left-hand side, dito natin makikita ang volume rockers, as well as the dual SIM card tray, as well as expandable micro SD storage. So if 128 gigabytes of memory is not enough, you can always expand that up to 1 terabyte. On the bottom, we are getting a USB-C port, a 3.5mm jack, and 1/2 of the stereo speaker setup. Now, as for the screen, we are getting a pretty basic 6.6-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display, and it also features a pretty modern 90Hz refresh rate, which isn't too bad because here at Unbox, we do believe that anything above 90Hz is a bit overkill kasi wala namang games out there na nagsusupport ng 90 frames per second at least. So a 90Hz refresh rate is incredibly usable, especially with apps like Twitter and Facebook where scrolling is still pretty smooth. Now let's talk about the internals, because we are getting a MediaTek Dimensity 810 chip, which is really nice to see kasi other brands in this price range offer the Snapdragon 680, which is really inferior in almost every single way, and it doesn't even support 5G, which the 810 supports. So that really brings the Narzo 50 5G ahead of the pack. Now, when we're talking about RAM, we do get up to 6 gigabytes of RAM on this device, and with 5 gigabytes of expandable RAM, you can get up to a total of 11 gigs on this phone. And it's Boss Carlo Ople with a brand new shave. Di ka kita yan. Wow! Now, when it comes to internal storage, we are getting up to 128 gigabytes of internal storage on the Narzo 50 5G. But thanks to expandable storage on this device, we can get up to 1 terabyte of internal storage thanks to micro SDXC support. Now, for the cameras, we are getting a 48 megapixel main sensor that is pretty decent when it comes to taking quick shots in terms of detail and color reproduction. We are also getting a 2 megapixel depth sensor that does help with portrait shots. And for the selfie camera, we are getting an 8 megapixel sensor inside that teardrop notch. Now, in terms of taking photos, this phone does pretty well, especially in well-lit conditions. In terms of detail and color reproduction, I was quite pleased with my quick test with this device. Now, when it comes to video recording, we can get up to 1080p 30 FPS, and without optical image stabilization. You might want to make use of a tripod para napakaklaro ang image when you record on this device. But that 48 megapixel sensor does produce images good enough for your socials and stories. Now, when it comes to battery, we are getting a 5000 milliamp hour cell on this device. It is pretty average in terms of battery capacity, but with a 33-watt fast charger, you can expect to get a full charge from zero in just about an hour. So battery is probably no issue when it comes to the Narzo 50 5G. So with my short run with this device, I can definitely appreciate the inclusion of the MediaTek Dimensity 810 chip on a phone this affordable because they are finally bringing a pretty powerful SoC into a device that doesn't break the bank, as well as giving you 5G support, which I can definitely see is the future of all affordable smartphones. So that is about it for the Narzo 50 5G. Don't forget to leave a comment down below what you guys think of this awesome and affordable device. We'd love to hear what you think here at Unbox. Once again, my name is Anton and I will see you guys next time.